Welcome back, Kasabe here with Week 8 of the Norfolk Defenders Madden 06 Rebrand. We have our second divisional matchup of the year, this time with the DC Dynamo. Last week we beat the Colorado Cougars, who were 4-2, and we took the division lead. If we lose to DC here, things get a little bit more complicated in our NFC East division. Cape Coral also in the mix. I think they're currently 4-3. DC, from what I've seen, has had a very strong defense this year in the turnover differential as well, as you get a look at their key players, all of which are on defense. We're back in Norfolk for the second straight week as we take on the DC Dynamo. Should be a fairly defensive contest, as I mentioned. DC wins the coin toss. They will elect to receive. Winds are a little bit stronger here this Sunday afternoon as we get a look there at the standings. Cape Coral looks like they lost again, so this game right here is effectively for the division lead. Here's Tucker on the return. Doesn't even get out to the 20. Some great special teams coverage there by Norfolk. And the first possession of the game will start at the 19-yard line. Warwick is the running back for DC. And we have an audible to start right away. Let's see what they go with here. Ooh, they go with the inside handoff. He's able to break it out to the right. Our defensive lineman nearly got to him in time, but instead it's a gain of 5. Been seeing a lot of those inside handoffs by most teams, actually. We'll see if they keep doing that throughout the afternoon. There's the handoff to the fullback Roberts. He gets maybe a yard, so it'll be 3rd and still 5. 3 tackles with 1 player already, jeez. Passing on 3rd down is Valentine. He's able to complete the pass, but is immediately tackled. Did my eyes deceive me, or is that a lefty quarterback? He is lefty, all right. Going across the middle. Connor was there, and as were a bunch of other players, and that one's knocked incomplete. I'll go with the linebacker blitz here on 2nd down, send Vargas into the fray. They got 2 tight ends out to the left. They'll run it back to the right. Connor is able to get past the tight end and make the stop after a gain of 2. So another sizable 3rd down here for DC on their first drive. They were able to complete on 3rd and 5. This time I'll go with man coverage as opposed to zone. Looking to throw out to his running back, pump fakes. I really can't see him over there. And Warwick breaks a large gain out to about the 30-yard line. Guess I should have been a little bit tighter on my coverage. Sometimes you're just waiting for him to like dump off the ball right away and, you know, pick up the rest of the yardage on the ground. But that one somehow completed to Greer out to the 21-yard line. Another 1st down for DC, electing to throw the ball here on their first drive of the game, and it's been working to this point. Another audible called here by Valentine. Another inside handoff, saw that coming. Warwick's still able to break through some defenders and gets about 7 on the carry. This is something we haven't really seen in a few weeks. A good sustained drive right out of the gate by the opposition, and the Dynamo are well into field goal range as Warwick will pick up the 1st down there. It'll set up a 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Almost eaten up about half of the quarter. Call some more zone packages here as we get closer to the end zone. Valentine back to throw. Oh man, he just stonehand that one. He was all alone. Coombs wasn't able to catch up, I don't think. And that is a heck of a drop there by DC there. Could have easily been up by a touchdown. See if they hand the ball back off here to Warwick. They will not. Sending 2 wide receivers out. Pump fakes. Plenty of time, but throws it into the offensive lineman. It'll be 3rd down and goal from the 9. I'm going to throw some cornerbacks out there so we have some fresh legs, a little bit more speed as they go with the 2 wide receiver, 2 tight end set out to the left. Timmerman being sent out further left. That one's nearly picked off by Reed, but it's an incomplete pass, and Norfolk, to their credit, after a long sustained drive by DC, will force the field goal try. Here's the kick, a 26-yard field goal. That is good, and DC takes the early lead by a score of 3-0. Possesses the ball for nearly 3 out of the 5 minutes of the first quarter, and Norfolk will get their first look here. A short kick as Lamont will take this from about the 16, makes it out to the 35. I'm going to try some play action here on 1st down if I like what I see. We have Minter out to the right. Michaels and Koslowski also going out. Throws to Michaels, but the defensive lineman was able to put a hit on him. It'll be 2nd down. Looks like DC's reading our counter play out to the left. We'll see if we're able to sneak it past them still. Here's Michael's spin moves, but is tackled after a gain of 5. So that'll set up a 3rd and 5 from the 40-yard line. Hate to go 3 and out here to start our first possession after DC kept their defense out on the field for so long. DC bringing the blitz. Michaels has got all day. Makes a move. Wide receiver's unable to throw the block, but we'll take the first down. A gain of about 20 on that one. And we're into Dynamo territory as we near the 1.5 minute mark in the first quarter. Michaels will carry this one out to the left. He's got some blockers. Picks up 9, maybe 10. We'll see if they give him the first down. They do not, so it'll be 2nd and inches. Let's try a play action play here. Strong safety coming in, maybe for the blitz. He drops back into coverage. I guess I could have ran out of bounds with carry there. Still trying to pick up the slide as opposed to the dive. That one I held square for a very long time. Still resulted in a dive. 1st and 10 from about the 30. Michaels is able to elude a defender there, but gets only a couple on that carry. Incomplete pass there. I wanted to go out closer to the sideline, but carry through it a bit back down the middle. So we have the wind going with us. It's a little bit sideways and not really with where we'll be kicking the ball, but hopefully we can pick up a first down here or a solid chunk of yardage. Get a little bit closer into field goal range. We got Michaels out to the right, stays in bounds, and is finally knocked out around the 15. So Norfolk with a sustainable drive to start out themselves. Be 1st down and 10 from the 15. I thought we'd see a lot more defense in this game, and to our credit, we held DC to 3. They might be able to hold us to 3, but a lot of long drives so far. Michaels falls in for the touchdown. The defender almost had that for DC. He misses, and Michaels is just able to sneak inside the end zone. A lot of dump-off plays to Michaels to start this drive, and it ends in a touchdown with 7 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Here's Mansfield for the extra point. That is through, and it'll be 7-3. Norfolk takes the lead. So DC will have one play here before the first quarter ends. They have a 2 running back, 2 tight end package. I'm just going to send the blitz because this is likely going to be a run to end the first quarter. It is, and Valentine tried to go for the misdirection off the inside handoff, but is tackled by Norfolk before he can even hand the ball away. It will be a loss of 4 to end the first quarter. Very big play to start off this drive as we knock the Dynamo back to about their own 20. 2nd and 14. We got 2 wide receivers out to the left. Right, excuse me. 2 tight ends to the left as Warwick takes the inside handoff. For a gain of about 6 or 7, it'll be another 3rd and short distance for DC. I'm going to go with man coverage on this one since they have a bit more wide receivers out. He's looking at his running back all the way. And then Tucker, DC makes the catch. Our safety was a little bit behind the receiver on that one, and it's a 1st down. For the Dynamo, they get to about midfield. Another pass to start off 1st down. Vargas saw that one all the way, and he's going to pick that one off. Breaks a tackle and is out to the 40. I've had a few of those plays where I'm able to read the vision cone, but we're not able to pick the ball off. We're able to maybe be close enough to make a play. That was the first one in a while where I read that all the way and caught it in stride. Here's Michaels on the toss play. Might have lost a couple on that one. No, he got back to the line of scrimmage. I take that back. After the coin toss, I picked the favorable wind in the first quarter, so field goal range is going to be very tough as we get closer to scoring range. That one I tried to throw to Michaels, and linebacker was able to step in, knock it incomplete. Good zone here by DC. I'm just going to have to take that sack and eat it. So it's going to be a punt, 4th and 14. We can't capitalize on the turnover, but we are going to have an opportunity to send DC further into their own territory once they get the ball back. Oh God, 0 accuracy again. Oh, it goes right down the middle instead. Get it, Rogers. No, I ran a little bit past it. That'll be a touchback, and 1st and 10 from the 20 upcoming for DC. That had such a good hang time. I thought we were going to be able to just, have it hit off his back or whatever, but ran just a little bit past it. Here's the handoff to Warwick. He's got some room to run. Cleveland takes him down after a gain of 9. Looks like he actually fell enough forward to get the first down, so it'll be another 1st and 10 for DC, this time from their 31. Valentine back to pass, has a man open to the left, but gets met by the defensive line, and that's knocked incomplete. Yeah, the tight end did a post route out to the left. He was wide open. I think I might have been supposed to be covering him. Here's Valentine looking for the quarterback screen. That's considered a fumble since it hit off the back of Haley, our defensive lineman, who I just happened to switch over to, and that's a loss of 7. So it'll be 3rd and 17. Connor will have the middle of the field here in a 4 wide receiver set. They throw it to Chapman, who's able to get about 12 yards, but not enough for the first down, and that will be a 3 and out for DC. So there's the defense that I was expecting to show up here from Norfolk, and the defenders will have about 2.5 minutes left on the clock to make an offensive push before the end of the first half. Lamont is going to take this one maybe for a few yards. No, I just ducked out of bounds, maybe a gain of a yard. I'll try running on first down. As much as I'd like to score some points on this drive, we do get the ball back again, so I can afford to maybe take a little bit possession here. Michaels gets nothing on that one. Minter's out to the right on the play action. Gets about 15 on the play. That'll be a first down. Since he got knocked out of bounds, we'll have one more play. Actually, the timer just started running again. It's going to do a draw play to Michaels. There is nothing there. Maybe still able to pick up a yard. I'm not really sure. That is a 2-minute warning. He did, in fact, get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it. 2nd down and 10 from near midfield. Michaels, again, they're just letting him run out there to the sides. Oh, he nearly got the spin move off, but gets hit just past the 40, first down. There's a look at Michaels' career receptions, which would be this season, I suppose, but a lot of that's come today. Gets nothing on the handoff there, so DC, their run game is holding true so far, at least during the 2nd quarter. Try another play action here with the streak route out to Minter. Safeties, to their credit, look like they're going to hold back. No, strong safety comes in. Kozlowski is out to the right, but Carey was in the middle of running away from the defender on that one, falls incomplete. A big 3rd down here as Norfolk is hoping not to stall out at midfield once again. Got Brown across the field. He slides to make the catch. An errant throw by Carey, but is still completed out to the 25. Yeah, I think we'll be able to run out the clock on this one, maybe get a field goal, hopefully a touchdown. But if it's up to us, DC won't see the ball again this half, and we'll start off the 2nd half with the ball again. Here's the sweep play out to Michaels. He gets about 2 or 3. We'll try another draw play here on 2nd down. First one didn't get us much, but as we get closer to the red zone, they might drop into more of a zone. Jones is actually the ball carrier on this one. Gets inside the 20. You know what, I might call timeout and just see if Michaels comes back in the game here for this next play. There he is. So 3rd and 4 from the 19-yard line. Got options here on this play. Let's see if they defend Michaels again. They will not. They will drop back into zone, and that's a completion out to Michaels. Doesn't get out of bounds, so we're going to call a timeout. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Look at that, 63 receiving yards. Pretty much all of them have been at the line of scrimmage, as you see the yards after catch there, too. Here's Carey. Oh, no, he went to the end zone to go to Minter, and that's picked off. I thought I had him in the back of the end zone, but the defender is able to leap up and get that one. My QB vision cone wasn't very good on that either, so that's a little bit of user error right there. DC looks like they're just probably going to run this one out to lead to the 2nd half. A huge break for the Dynamo as they're able to get the turnover, which we alluded to earlier in the week. They're very prone to forcing turnovers. But yeah, they will just run out the first half in this one. Norfolk will get the ball to start the 2nd half, but some missed opportunity there for points and extend the lead as we reach halftime. Here's the kickoff to Lamont out to about the 8-yard line, and he'll try and sneak up the middle towards the 30, reaches about the 28-yard line. Get a look there at the offensive production. So we're about even so far with the Dynamo. We just happened to score a touchdown and they scored a field goal. Michaels gets about 2 on that carry. You know what I might do is if they just continue to not cover Michaels out to the left or right, why not just continue to keep riding that? There he is again. Oh, he missed that one. Ooh. Carey kind of threw that one at his neck. Probably should have been a first down, but to our credit, we've had some success here on third down throughout the game. Just that one stall out at the 40. Carey's going to try and run this one for the first down. He gets it. He's able to sneak past the marker out to the 40. Been relying a little bit more on Carey's legs the last couple weeks as well. Just kind of tucking the ball instead of forcing some throws. Although we did have that one at the end of the half where he did force the throw. Michaels falls forward for a gain of 4 or 5. They'll give him 6, bringing in both safeties. We might have a one-on-one look here with Minter. That one somehow got out to Page. The QB vision cone was destined right for the linebacker, but he threw it out to the left, and that's a completion. So we're across midfield, a minute and a half almost into the third quarter. Here's the handoff to Michaels. Defensive lineman sheds the block and gets the tackle right at the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. We'll try a play action here on 2nd and 10. Carey gets sacked. I pressed the button, didn't get the throw off in time. Probably would have been a terrible throw even if I did. I don't think we're going to get this 3rd down conversion. But we have Brown and Page out to the right and left. Minter for the screen. Oh gosh. Another sack as the right end was able to sneak out all the way across and past our offensive lineman. So 2 straight sacks. DC forces the 4th down and long, and we're going to have to punt into the wind here. And that's going to go out of bounds near the 30-yard line. Still having a little bit of trouble with that kicking meter. DC going with 3 wide receivers and a tight end in the trips formation to start out. Ooh, Vargas. That throw is a little bit behind the receiver. Couldn't quite pick it off this time, but is able to make the tackle before the 1st down marker. Going to send the blitz here on 2nd down, although Tucker is way out in coverage by himself. Draw play to Warwick. The blitz meets him at the line of scrimmage and maybe loses a yard, so 3rd and short upcoming. Kind of stacking the line out to the right. They have that trips formation once again. We'll see what they do here on 3rd down. Here's the fake to Warwick. I bit pretty hard on that. He's going deep into double coverage, and he threads the needle for a touchdown. Oh my goodness. It didn't even look like one of our guys even jumped. He just tried to like a cat. Just swipe at it, and that's it. So DC takes the lead. The extra point here will put them up by a score of 10-7. There's the conversion. 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Norfolk now finds themselves behind. A 61-yard touchdown throw for the Dynamo. Lamont will receive this one from his own end zone. Fumbles the football. Beasley is able to recover, and the ball is about the same as a touchback to the 19-yard line. Go with the counter play to Michaels to start off the drive. Gets about 4 or 5 on the carry. 2nd and 5, got some button hooks going here. Kozlowski and Michaels out to either side. Kozlowski's a little bit more open on that play. Ducks out of bounds after picking up the 1st down. Go with another slant play on 1st and 10, bringing in the safety. This time they've got Michaels covered. Oh, why did I do the bullet pass? If I lobbed it over the receiver, that's a solid chunk of yardage right there. Go with the screen play here on 2nd and 10. They have somebody out to the right, just kind of alone. I don't know why I dropped out to the left. Nobody's there. Just a mess of an offensive possession. So 4th down. We got a 1st down, but I'm starting to be a little bit too reliant on the pass. And if you don't complete 2 or 3 passes in a row, well, they get tougher and tougher to get the 1st down. Fair catch called for by the Dynamo at their own 22, and they'll have the offensive possession here with the lead for the first time. Still a little bit of time left to go in the 3rd quarter. They'll likely run the ball here. Here's Warwick with the carry, bounces it out, trucks through Norfolk and gets the 1st down. Can't be allowing that. I mean, if they have opportunities where we could stop them after a few yards and we don't. Bringing in the safety here for the blitz on 1st and 10. Ooh, they're throwing. Valentine Thankfully gets sacked before he's able to get off the throw. It's a loss of 3 on the play. Blitzes have been working fairly well so far this game. Called them in smart situations. 2nd and 13 for DC, 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. Vargas is unable to get a hand on the ball, but is able to tackle the receiver after a gain of 2, so it'll be 3rd and 11. Do some man coverage here, but with our dime package. Got Roberts and Warwick in the backfield. Let up another 3rd down conversion, so now DC will have a 1st down at about midfield. Valentine had a little bit too much time to work with on that one. They snap it with 1 second left to go in the 3rd quarter and try the quick throw. Connor is right there. I guess we'll take that. Norfolk starts with the ball to start the 4th quarter. So we're at midfield, 49-yard line. Wind is now going with us, so we have some opportunity to maybe tie the game on a field goal if we get stopped. There's Abbott. I thought he's going to lose the ball on that hit, but he holds on to it. A 7-yard catch. Sweep play out to the right. Michaels follows his blockers, cuts back inside, gets out to the 35, and picks up the 1st down. Yeah, you know what? Let's play for at least the field goal here in the tie. No sense trying to force stuff and come out with nothing. Let's run the ball here. Get a little bit further into DC territory. Michaels gets to the 33-32. I suppose we can also get Michaels out to the right and left again. Just dump the ball off to him. They are going to cover him this time. Carey picks up 2 on the quarterback keep. 3rd down and 5. So the thing is, the wind's going with us, but it's pointing the same direction as the hash that we're on. So we'd have to aim it pretty far out to the left if we wanted to get the field goal try. Minter can't catch it. All right, well, we missed from about this distance last week with no wind. Maybe it was a couple yards shorter, so we'll see what Mansfield can do here. 23 accuracy, that's gonna blow way off to the right. No good. Kicking is just terrible in this game. I mean, I'm not hitting the meter, but like the length and distance that the kickers from this game can make is laughable. Anything over 50 yards is almost just like impossible. So DC takes over 1st and 10. They have 4 minutes to go. Valentine likes to audible at the line of scrimmage. That's the 3rd time we've seen that today, and all 3 times have been that inside handoff. Warwick's able to get a few yards before our defense is able to recover. 2nd and 7 upcoming. Here's a toss play out to the right. Warwick gets nothing on that one. 3rd and medium for DC. A 3 and out would be much appreciated here for Norfolk. Got to put some pressure on the quarterback, though. Oh, I was going for the quarterback, but thankfully it's an incomplete pass. Just kind of bit into the animation there to tackle the running back. But so we'll get the ball back. 4th and 7. DC is forced to punt. Wind is going against them, so this should be a fairly short punt. We'll be able to get the ball at, like, I'd say the 30-yard line at least. Ooh, Lamont has some room out to the right. It's pushed out at about the 34. Madden says we still have time to run the ball, so dang it, I'm going to run the ball. Leaps over. Still going. Maybe picks up the 1st down. That looked like a disaster of a play. It is a 1st down. Just about at the 3-minute mark here in a 10-7 ball game. We're trailing by 3, almost to midfield. Carey instantly gets sacked after the play action. Not what we want. Hopefully we can get some solid yards here with Michaels or Brown across the middle. Carey, where the hell was that one going? Come on. So after a good start to the on 3rd downs, we have not completed on most of them from here on out. Going for Abbott down the sideline. He makes the catch. Oh, a huge catch right there by the tight end. And we got a 1st down from the 37. First, my thought was that throw might have been out of bounds. And then it was Abbott got kind of bumped a little bit to the point where he, sometimes gets thrown off of his animation and can't catch it. But a huge conversion there on 3rd down and long. Michaels gets nothing on 1st down. That'll likely take us down to the 2-minute warning unless we can get a play off in time. Page. Oh, we had a chance at it. Still on a streak route. That is not the throw I was looking for. Carey has been letting me down a little bit. We got to go for it here. Like, if we miss the one field goal from that distance, we're a little bit further behind that. We got to get some yards. Minter is getting bullied up the middle. What is going on here? He can't even run his route. The defender turned around before our wide receiver Page did. That's going to be up to the defense now to force a 3 and out. We got all 3 timeouts. Just got to make sure they don't get past the marker. And Warwick promptly gets a first down. Are they going to throw here on first down? The audible? No. Tackle Warwick. 2nd and 4, which may be attainable here for DC as the inside handoff is to Warwick. Connor bounces out to the outside and stops him short. Maybe loses a yard or 2 on the play, so a big 3rd down. Obviously upcoming for DC and Norfolk. This is the ball game. If they get a first down, they can very well just run timeout. Warwick breaks a tackle, and that's a first down. God damn it, these broken tackles. Hate to say this one's on my defense. My offense just could not do anything once they got to like the 40-yard line in DC territory, and that's been the story for this game. So that'll likely be the game. DC doesn't have to run another play here, and after a stellar first drive by Norfolk to score a touchdown, they were unable to do anything on offense. After that, they lose their 2nd divisional game of the season. First one to Cape Coral, 2nd one to DC. Exactly the type of ball games that are a must-win. You get a look there at the final score, another low-scoring affair, 10-7. DC and Norfolk now both at 4-3, Cape Coral at 4-4. It's going to be a toss-up as we get into the latter half of the playoff race. Like I said, the types of games that you need to win, you need to beat your divisional opponents. That gets you a major advantage going forward if you can win those games. So it's up to Norfolk to get some more offense going. That's all there is to it. So you look at the game stats, 183 yards on offense, 115 of those passing, running game. Not really able to get going, and I'd say over half of these passing yards were just dump off plays to Michaels. Not sustainable over the course of the game, as we were able to see past the 2nd quarter. Missed field goal, and obviously that interception to end the first half that we nearly snuck over the defender but didn't. And the Dynamo, their 1 touchdown, were threading the needle over double coverage. That was their only touchdown of the game. Ultimately proved to be final salvo in the win. There is the player of the game, Brock Greer, who had the 60-yard touchdown play. So there's an updated look at the NFC. The Dynamo, even though they are the division leader, are touted as the 6th seed. They would be the worst of the division leaders in the 4th spot. Defenders are on the outside looking in as of now. There are a bunch of teams at 5-2 and the Dakota Buzz at 6-1. Let's get a look here at the AFC. The Snowbirds are atop that at 5-2, couple 5-3 teams, and a plethora of 4-3, 4-4 teams. I mean, you guys can kind of see a path or like a trend here. I mean, these are pretty even ball games. Not a lot of teams are winning a bunch or losing a bunch aside from like a couple outliers. There's some 500 football going on here. That's because all the rosters are exactly the same as we get a look here at the NFC East. So the Dynamo, with the win over the Defenders, have that tiebreaker. Crocs have lost an extra game, so the Defenders are ahead of them for now, but we've also lost to the Crocs. The Liberty are hanging in there. They've won 2 in a row. They're now 2-5, couple games out of the division lead still. And looking at next week, we go on the road against the Washington Wildcats. Take a look there at some stats. We still have the first total defense. Offense is lacking. Wildcats a little bit above average in offense, have an average defense, a good turnover differential for Washington as well. Looks like a pretty solid team, especially on defense. I mean, a lot of these attributes and stuff, like I said, are the same from team to team, but should be a good one. Battle of some 4-3 teams. Defenders looking to hopefully not drop to 500. We will see you then.